PBLO, Online Media Reports of Tainted Food and Beverages at Popular Tourist Sun Destinations by Mikaela and Courtney. Introduction. This video will explore the current research and claims being made around tainted food and beverages at popular tourist sun destinations. This video will also explore suggested solutions to this problem to ensure travelers are correctly informed of any necessary advisories around food and beverages. The research process. For this PBLO assignment, it was important to explore different sources to locate information around our topic. We wanted to locate news articles, blog posts, and any formal research that has been completed. However, it was important for us to explore the credibility of the literature we found to ensure that any claims being made were supported by facts. The search engines we used were Google, Google Scholar, and the Ontario Tech Library. The search terms were alcohol tourism tainted, tainted food Mexico, tainted alcohol Caribbean, tainted alcohol Dominican, tainted food tourism. Current claims. Currently, there are many websites, both blog posts, news articles, as well as review websites, that currently speak about tainted food and beverages at popular sun destinations. The following few slides will explore different online platforms and their claims. The slides will look at the source of the claims, the validity of the claims as well, and the credential of the author. Blog website, TripAdvisor. After a quick search under the Caribbean destination category using the search term tainted alcohol, over 11 pages of blog posts after blog posts from tourists around deaths and illness allegedly related to tainted alcohol. After doing an article search online, yes, there are documented illness and deaths at certain resorts in the Caribbean, but none of which have been confirmed that they were directly linked to tainted food or alcohol. TripAdvisor allows anyone from anywhere with internet access and a device to post their own personal opinions, thoughts, and experiences from their time at resorts down south. This, unfortunately, tends to feed the rumor mill and accusations about tainted food and alcohol without being backed by any actual facts or proof. Newspaper article, sourced online. A Google search revealed a surprising amount of articles with claims of tainted food and beverages at popular sun destinations for tourists. The article, Travel Agents and Popular Sites Didn't Share the Risks with Those Booking Travel to Mexico Resorts, identifies many personal accounts of tourists allegedly experiencing the effects of tainted alcohol at resorts. Author Raquel Rutledge writes about different tourists and at different resorts in Mexico at different travel times, and the travel agency's lack of communication with customers to inform them of these alleged accusations. Unfortunately, all of the accusations are, again, like TripAdvisor, personal experiences from tourists and not backed by any sort of research or facts. The article does speculate that there is a tainted ring of tequila and touches on the possibility of a police investigation, but again, there are no facts that directly support these claims. Newspaper article from Time magazine, sourced online. The article, Dominican Republic Announces New Safety Measures After Death of 11 American Tourists, discusses the Ministry of Tourism for the Dominican Republic and the safety measures that have been implemented since 11 tourists have died on their resorts in the span of a year. Due to the accusations, opinions, and trip reviews, the public pointed the finger and started blaming the alcohol. According to the article, tourists were convinced these 11 deaths were due to tainted alcohol at resorts. The Ministry of Tourism made a very clear statement in this article that if it were related to tainted alcohol or food, a lot more than 11 tourists in the span of a year would have died. Unfortunately, the Dominican Republic in 2018 and 2019 was under the spotlight due to these accusations, and they are committed to rebuilding trust for future tourists to ensure their safety while traveling. What does the scholarly research say? Unfortunately, there is not much concrete research that has been completed on this topic of tainted food and alcohol in popular tourist sun destinations. During our search, we were only able to locate one scholarly article backed by actual supporting facts and research. The article, Tacos, Tequila, and Tainted Alcohol, an examination of the tainted alcohol problem in Mexico and what it means for the American tourist, is written based on concrete evidence of a specific death of a young woman who ingested tainted alcohol while on a trip in Mexico. These reports were backed by medical professional examinations. This article goes on to explaining the new policies and procedures that are being upheld for all tourist destinations in Mexico specifically when it comes to the sale and serving of any alcoholic beverage. The new policy ensures that all alcohol served is put through a rigorous licensing process to prevent any tainted or bootleg alcohol from being served, therefore removing the risk for all tourists who seek a fun-filled vacation in Mexico. Suggested solutions to the problem. The number one priority should be the traveler's safety when choosing a vacation destination. We have come up with two potential solutions to ensure that every traveler is informed of possible tainted food and/or beverages at possible sun destinations. The following slides will explore the solutions we have devised. Suggested solution number 1. The traveler should have the right to make an informed decision when choosing their vacation destination. With this being said, travel agents and travel booking websites should inform or post any currently reported mass illness, the suggested amount is any more than 10 during any given week, or deaths, regardless of how many, at any of the resorts, as it is impossible to 100% determine the cause of an illness or death without a medical professional's opinion. This will allow potential future travelers to be able to make an informed decision when they are choosing their next vacation spot. Instead of having potential travelers decide based on hundreds of personal reviews, such as those on TripAdvisor, these potential travelers will receive the information directly from their travel agents or booking websites to filter out any chance of bias or upset traveler reviews. This will also allow for future travelers to make informed decisions and know that there may be a pattern of illness and the potential of it being linked to food or beverages when booking their vacations. Suggested solution number 2. Our second suggested solution is for the situations where it has been confirmed by medical professionals that there is or has been a mass illness over 10 people or death directly related to food or alcohol at resorts. Our suggestion is that a formal travel advisory is made, typically by the current government. For example, the Government of Canada would issue a travel advisory for Canadians, just like the current advisories that they make for Ebola or other potential diseases, or travel advisories due to weather. A formal travel advisory, again based on concrete proof that food or beverages were involved in a death or an illness, would ensure that tourists are being well informed based on factual information. Thank you for watching our video. Our hope is that you are more informed around the importance of reading credible sources of information while looking into or researching a topic that are backed by facts and research. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know.